Good morning, students. I am A.K. Jha, PGT Biology. Today, I am going to explain the remaining cell organelles which are present in both plant as well as in animal cell. First, in 6 cell organelles found in both plant and animal cells: mitochondria, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome, ribosome, and centrosome. These are the cell organelles present in animal cell. Now in plant cell, mitochondria, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosome, lysosome, and plastids are present. Only the lysosomes are the cell organelle which is called suicidal bag of the cell. So far we have studied the mitochondria and Golgi complex in both plant and animal cell and plastids in plant cell. Only the centrosome is a cell organelle present only in animal cell but absent in plant cell, and plastids are the cell organelle present only in plant cell but absent in animal cell. So we studied plastids in plant cell in earlier classes. We have also studied about mitochondria and Golgi complex. Today I am going to explain the remaining 4 cell organelles in animal cell as well as in plant cell, which are endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome, ribosome, and centrosome, which is present only in animal cell. So firstly, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is a cell organelle present both in animal cell as well as in plant cell. It is in the form of various interconnected tubules. One end of endoplasmic reticulum is connected to nuclear membrane and another end is connected to plasma membrane. It is various interconnected tubule. The tubule is made up of, the membrane of tubule is made up of lipid and protein, that is lipoprotein. It is filled with tissue fluid. Some free tubules are also found. Now it is of 2 types: a smooth endoplasmic reticulum and a rough endoplasmic reticulum. The difference of a smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum is due to presence of ribosomal particles. If ribosomal particles present on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, then it is called a rough endoplasmic reticulum, and if the ribosomal particles absent on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, then it is called a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Here we draw the figure of a rough endoplasmic reticulum onto surface of which ribosomes present. Ribosomes present, that means rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now, what are the functions of endoplasmic reticulum? The main function, what are the functions of endoplasmic reticulum? First is intercellular transport of liquid substances. It helps in transport system. That means from nucleus to another cell, from one part of the cell to other part of the cell, the liquid substances are transported through network of tube. Mainly it is concerned with intercellular or intracellular transport of substances. Second function, that is, it forms the endoskeleton of cell, which prevent the cell from collapsing. The cell from collapsing. It forms cytoendoskeleton, means cytoskeleton. It may be called cytoskeleton. That means the skeleton of cytoplasm is made up of endoplasmic reticulum. If endoplasmic reticulum not present, then the cell becomes collapsed. So it prevents the collapsing of cell. Third, it helps in formation of plasma membrane. It helps in formation of plasma membrane. Fourth, it helps in intracellular digestion of carbohydrate. That means it secretes some enzymes which helps in intracellular digestion of carbohydrate. So these are the main functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Now next cell organelle is lysosome. Lysosome. So lysosome is a cell organelle present in both plant and animal cell. It is irregular shaped, bounded by membrane of lipoprotein and filled with toxic substance. Lysosome is formed by the fusion of small vesicles of Golgi complex and pinocytes. The pinocytes are the food vacuoles which are formed by the process of pinocytosis, which is also called cell drinking. In the process of pinocytosis, liquid food is taken in and the food vacuole is called pinocyte. The pinocyte of cell fuses with small vesicles of Golgi complex to form lysosome. The lysosome is cell organelle present in both plant and animal cell. It is bounded by a membrane of lipoprotein and filled with toxic substance. It is scattered in cytoplasm. Now what are the main functions of lysosome? Main functions of lysosome is intracellular digestion of food. It provides enzymes which helps in intracellular digestion of food, that is cell debris and food materials present in cell are digested by the enzymes secreted by lysosome. If lysosome not present, then the cell is not cleaned, the debris of cell do not digested, the food materials present in cell do not digested. It is also called suicidal bag of the cell, because when it bursts, it can digest all the cell organelle and lysosome itself dies. So it is concerned with autolysis. That means self-decay. So lysosome is also called suicidal bag of the cell, and its main function is intracellular digestion of food. Next is ribosomes. The ribosomes are the cell organelle present both in plant as well as in animal cell. It is scattered in cytoplasm and also present on the surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum. Here we see the ribosomes present on surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum. It is also scattered in cytoplasm. The ribosomes are made up of RNA, ribonucleic acid. They are made up of two Sedberg units, either 70S and 40S or 100S and 20S. That means two Sedberg units together forms a ribosome. Ribosome is mainly concerned with synthesis of protein. That means ribosomes are the site of protein synthesis, where proteins are synthesized. DNA gives message of protein synthesis to messenger RNA, and messenger RNA transform this message of DNA to transfer RNA. By receiving the message from messenger RNA, transfer RNA trap the amino acids from cytoplasm, and these amino acids are transferred to ribosomal RNA, that is rRNA. And rRNA, ribosomal RNA, binds all the amino acids and protein is synthesized. There are about 20 types of amino acids, and more than one transfer RNA are required for each amino acid, one or more than one. So more than 20 types of transfer RNA present. Now this transfer RNA transferred amino acid from cytoplasm to the ribosomal RNA, and ribosomes are the site of protein synthesis, that is factory of protein synthesis, where amino acids are joined together by peptide bond, and polypeptide chain of a protein is formed. So protein is also called polypeptide. The bond between amino acids is called peptide bond, and the chain of amino acid is called polypeptide chain. About 2000 amino acids are joined together in one molecule of protein. So ribosomes are the site of protein synthesis. So far we studied the endoplasmic reticulum, ribosome, lysosome. Another cell organelle present only in animal cell, which is centrosome. Centrosome is a cell organelle present only in animal cell. It is oval in shape, found just above the nucleus, and each ribosome has each centrosome have two centrioles. Centrosome is bounded by a membrane of lipoprotein, and inside the membrane there are two centrioles. Each centriole consists of 9 longitudinal fibrils. It is the figure of centrosome. And these are the two centrioles. These two centrioles are at right angle to each other. And each centriole is made up of 9 fibrils, 9 tube-like structures. This cell organelle is mainly concerned with cell division. During cell division, centrosome divides into 2 centrioles, move towards opposite pole, and when it reaches at opposite pole, it starts formation of a spindle fiber from which chromosomes are attached. The chromosome attaches through a spindle fiber and chromosomes are separated. Chromosomes, the site of attachment of a spindle fiber of chromosome is called centromere. So from the point of centromere, the spindle fiber attaches and spindle fibers are formed from centrioles of centrosome. So it is mainly concerned with cell division. So far we have studied the mitochondria, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome, ribosome, centrosome, and plastids. That means all cell organelles of plant and animal cell. The only remaining topic in the cell is plasma membrane, the structure of plasma membrane, and some functions associated with plasma membrane, that is osmosis, endosmosis, exosmosis, and active transport and passive transport. We study these topics later in another class.